Hi, my name is Dana, and I am 39 years old.
Hi, I'm Tammy, and I love playing basketball with my kids and hanging out with them.
Hi, I'm Kathy, and I'm a mother of 4 children.
My name is Rachel. You know, my mother told me never tell your age. A woman should never tell your age, so secret.
3 things in my life that keep me youthful are my kids, number 1. Actually, number 2 and number 3. My kids keep me young.
I play basketball with my son. I'll take every minute that I can with them.
I always thought that the wrinkles were the sign of getting older, but a few years ago I noticed my cheeks were starting to sag.
I don't feel old, so why should I look old? When I talked to my doctor, I learned that as we age, our faces lose volume.
And that can make you look older. My doctor also told me that Juvederm Voluma XC could help my cheeks.
My biggest fear of the Juvederm Voluma XC treatment was the results. I didn't want to look fake or plasticky.
I'd never done anything like that before, and I just was uncertain. I was hoping for really just the more youthful version of me.
The results are pretty dramatic. After the Juvederm Voluma XC treatment, my face looks much fuller, but really natural.
I have fuller, rounder cheeks. My face is less sunken.
My daughters actually came to me and said, "Mom, your cheeks look really full and natural."
I'm not trying to look 40 or even 30. I just wanted to look the best that I can be today.
Since I've gotten the Juvederm Voluma XC treatment, it feels amazing. I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to 40. I think I'm entering the best part of my life.
Over the last decade, 62% more kids reported talking with their parents about underage drinking. Parents are the leading influence in their kids' decision to drink or not to drink alcohol.
April is National Alcohol Awareness Month. Spread the word that underage drinking is not cool.
Alcohol affects people differently based on gender, weight, age, type and number of drinks consumed, and the time elapsed. 64% of college students report they do not binge drink. Parents, if your kids are at college, talk about the difference between low and high-risk drinking.
This crazy drinking on campus has got to stop.
Join the conversation. Help us keep teens safe and save lives. Visit centurycouncil.org for more ways to get involved.
Hello, my name is Hannah Hart, and this is Mental Floss on YouTube. Mental Floss! Flossing my brain, making it clean. Now, you might know me from my shenanigans on My Drunk Kitchen, so you might consider me an expert on the topic of alcohol. Ding! Now, did you know that liquor before beer, never fear, beer before liquor, never sicker, is not actually true? In fact, the order in which you drink booze doesn't even matter. And switching between beer, wine, and liquor all in the same night will not make you more drunk. In fact, it's all about how much you drink. And that was the first of many alcohol-related misconceptions that I'm going to clear up for you here today. Now, many believe that once you break the seal by urinating once during a night of drinking, it increases the number of times you'll have to go to the bathroom throughout that night. Now, obviously, this is not the case. There is no seal. If there is, you should get that looked at. Alcohol is a diuretic, so it is going to make you have to pee a lot. Breaking the seal has nothing to do with it. And please, don't pee on marine mammals. Many blame it on the booze when it comes to weight gain and a so-called beer belly. But alcohol doesn't actually make you gain weight. So what explains all this weight I've been gaining? In fact, studies show that women who have a drink or two each day are less prone to weight gain than those who don't drink or those who sometimes binge drink. Oh, binge drinking, that's what it is. The studies point to a difference in the way alcohol is metabolized in the bodies of women who drink in moderation. As for the beer belly, that's just a result of calories consumed. Those calories can come from booze, or maybe the half a dozen breakfast burritos you consumed this week. One of the more bizarre myths about alcohol is that the brand Goldschlager contains its little gold flakes because they cut your throat on the way down, causing the alcohol to be absorbed quicker and leading you to get drunk faster. Bizarre, but thankfully untrue. Those gold flakes are just a result of a happy little leprechaun that works in the factory. And while we're on the good news, there is no worm in your tequila. Well, there might be, but it's not necessary for the drink. This was a marketing scheme which originated in Mexico City in the 1940s. And yes, sometimes there is a worm, actually a butterfly larva, particularly in American tequilas. But check the label, and if it doesn't say con gusano, then it's larva-free. Now, some claim that alcohol can make you hallucinate, particularly if you've been drinking absinthe. But absinthe just has a high alcohol content. Hallucinogen? Not included. This myth has historical origins, but it is now believed that early absinthe-related hospitalizations were due to alcoholism, not hallucinations. Sucking on a penny will not help you pass a breathalyzer test. This myth came from the belief that copper somehow conceals the alcohol and fools the breathalyzer, which, first of all, isn't true. Plus, a penny is only about 2% copper. Here are some other things that won't work: mints, batteries, protein, and cigarettes. Here's a tip. If you feel as though you'd need assistance passing a breathalyzer test, don't get behind the wheel of a car. Or a golf cart, Bill Murray. Now, some claim that despite blacking out from binge drinking, all of their memories from the blackout came back to them in a flash. According to studies, these are actually false memories. Blackouts cannot be recalled. The lines on the popular red Solo cup do not exist for alcohol measuring. The company has claimed time and time again that the lines on their cups were not placed for alcohol measurement. Many believe that diet soda and alcoholic drinks doesn't get you drunk. But in fact, diet soda causes the body to absorb alcohol quicker, making you drunker faster than you would have been had you mixed it with regular soda. On the other side of the spectrum, people claim that combining energy drinks with alcohol makes you drunker. Turns out this combination just energizes you. Big shock. This may make you feel less intoxicated than you actually are, which typically leads to more drinking and poor decision making. And maybe you climbed that scaffolding that one time, and then now your friends call it toxic jock syndrome. Do you think that tequila makes you happy, wine makes you sad, or whiskey makes you angry? There is no evidence that the type of alcohol you're drinking can make a different type of drunk. Studies show that the number of drinks and speed of drinking have a much greater effect on your mood than what you happen to be drinking. There is also no scientific evidence that alcohol causes you to tell the truth. Though many experts believe that there is often a connection between drunk claims and sober thoughts, but the jury is still out on this one. It's a misconception that eating a big meal before drinking keeps you sober. Eating does help with the absorption of alcohol in your body, but it delays rather than restricts alcohol from going into the bloodstream. Because of this slow absorption, though, eating a big meal before drinking does help reduce the severity of a next-day hangover. Not so much the case with eating a big meal after drinking, but we'll get to that. Many believe that a nice nightcap before bed helps you sleep. While the drink can help you go to sleep faster, the alcohol makes it so you spend less time in REM or deep sleep. So people who've been drinking tend to sleep lighter and wake up earlier. This fact has solved all the riddles I've been wondering about why my sleep is so poor. Many believe that taking Tylenol before bed after a night of drinking prevents a hangover. But any acetaminophen medicine should not be mixed with alcohol. If you feel the need to take something, go with ibuprofen, but that still won't necessarily prevent your hangover. You can't cure a hangover by drinking more. That just prolongs the hangover. The phrase hair of the dog, in reference to having a drink the next day after a heavy night of drinking the night before, comes from the belief that if you add the hair of a dog that bit you into your medicinal potion, you can drink it and get better, and you won't have rabies. Or herpes. You'll still have herpes. You can't cure a hangover with coffee. The alcohol has already dehydrated you, so adding coffee, another diuretic, only further serves to dehydrate your poor, desperate body. So here we are at the end. Let's talk sobering up. The only way a person sobers up is over time. So if you've already been drinking, the following will not work: cold shower, exercise, fresh air, coffee, and food. Thank you for watching Mental Floss on YouTube, made with the help of these lovely people. He looks great. She lost all the baby weight. I know that guy. Dad? Every week we endeavor to answer a mind-blowing question from the comments. This week, Tori Parker asks, where was the first subway system in the U.S. built and why? Great question, Tori. The first subway system was the Tremont Street subway in Boston. It was built in 1897 to alleviate traffic in the city. The city of Boston, Massachusetts. America, Earth. My name is Hannah Hart, and if you're in the mood for more inspirations and libations, check out my YouTube channel here. Thanks again for watching, and DFTBA.